I want to talk to you about the concept of building belief. Now, we've said before that you have to believe that the course that you are going to be offering your students will actually help them to achieve that which you promise, that which they want to achieve. And that's what we're talking about tonight. Now, in belief, there are two parties, because in the first instance, your potential client must believe sufficiently that the course is going to be successful for them so that they will commit. And once they've committed, you will have to stand firm in your belief as you walk with your client through making progress along their path, that they're actually going to get to the end successful. And the client's belief in the process is going to waver because the client is going to be doing uncomfortable things. They're going to be pushing through their comfort zone. And nobody likes doing that. And while you're doing that, you probably need some support and moral guidance from somebody who's done it before. That's you. So you can't, at that stage, start wondering, oh, I wonder if I'm going to make this happen for this person. Oh, no, 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 no. Your belief must pull them through when their belief might fail. Let's see how we're going to make that happen. Let's first think of building your client's belief. Now, what Debbie helped you do yesterday was that you put together, say, call it 20 to 25 points, steps along the student path to success. So you know the path that you're going to lead them along. And when you sit down with your potential customer, you are going to talk with them and tell them, this is what we're going to do together. They're going to tell you what they want to achieve, and you will have a conversation which there is explaining how what you do with them will get them to the place that they need to go. So I want you to visualize as you create your course plan or your student path. I want you to visualize how you can explain to a customer their success along the way. So I want you to see that you are the authority, that you have expertise to enable this, that you have done the preparation work. Even if it is only a beta course, you have done the preparation work for 80% of your student journey. And you know the places where what you bring is crucial, but where what the student brings will change what you deliver. You, when you approach your client, will get out of your own way and be client-centered or student-centered. You have your story, and your story is what resonates with your client. And because of who you are and what you've achieved and what you've lived and what you've experienced, you have something that you exchange with your clients. And all of that wraps you up in a stance of complete, calm confidence. And there is no better sales technique than confidence. And a bit of passion helps along there. So if you are standing there in complete, calm confidence, passionate about your client's success, that is the way in which you build their belief. And whatever they ask you about the course, you've got to reply. And whenever they have an objection about a component of the course or along the way. You've thought it through. You can put yourself in their shoes and you can give them a reply. So what your client sees is your authority, your expertise, your preparation, which means clarity. They feel heard and they resonate with you. So they believe that you can help them to do what they want to do. And they buy into you. And now we've got to stand at a place where when their belief wavers, you can pull them through. And here I want to quickly share an image with you. Now, this is the image that we saw before with a bridge. And here, don't think of a bridging course, but just think of your intervention with your client as being leading them across the bridge. And there you see this client, the student, in complete trepidation, attempting to get across the bridge. That's not what you're going to be doing with your client. You're not going to say, go, and I'm standing here on the edge. No, this is what you're going to do with your client. You take them by the hand and notice that you're a partnership. The client has one part of the puzzle and you have another part of the puzzle. And in the process of together getting across the bridge, you're going to put those puzzle pieces together and you're going to help that person to overcome their comfort zone and stretch beyond and get to the new place. And your belief that they can do it and your belief that your content will enable them to do it is what's going to make the difference for them. So how do you get that level of belief in your own content? There's actually a way in which to do that. And here it is. What you did yesterday was to plot the path all the way with many steps to get to the student from where they are to where they want to be. And now what I want you to do is to think of 3 things, only 3, that are essential, crucial to the student's successful results. If you were only to get paid when your client or your student succeeds, then what 3 things only must that client, that student, have done successfully in order that you can get paid because they have achieved their result? I want those 3 things. And I want you to grab them up the top of your head. Don't go and make this a lingering exercise. I want you to be able to, in a minute, come up with those. What are the 3 things you help people do? And because you help them to do those 3 things, they will succeed. Because those 3 things are going to be your absolute beacon lights in your support for your client's journey. And I want to give you our 3 things, which will help you as an example, and that will bridge us to the next topic that I want to talk to you about tonight. So our 3 things, when it comes to our course and our course is sell the beta version, create and sell the beta version of your course. Our three things are, you've got to create the course. If there's no course at the end of the, if the student hasn't created a course at the end of our course, our intervention with them, there's no way there can be success. They must actually make a sale of that course. And they must, what we call a verb with it we made up, they've got to success it. In other words, whatever it is that our student wants to enable their student to do, we want to see evidence that that has happened. So, create it, sell it, success it. That's our three things. And if our students have done those three things, we can say, here's evidence of your results achieved. Mission accomplished, success, hooray, pay me because I helped you to do what you wanted to do. All right. And now what we've come to the space and the challenge where we want to share with you the offer that we have for you. And we're very excited about this offer because it's never been this good. And I want to talk you through the plan in create and sell the beta version of your course. So I'm actually going to share screen again and show you our document, which I'll make available for you. And you can look at it some more in your own time with it in your own hands. So there it is. Let me get it over here so that I can look at you when I look at the document. So our course is how to create and sell the beta version of your course. And this document is what we would talk you through as we sit together now on the couch, and I'm trying to explain to you what our course does so that if it is relevant in your world, you would believe that this course could help you to succeed if you're wanting to create and sell the beta version of your course. So I'm telling you here which are the results that you will achieve. And they're basically 6 big student paths, modules that we've created. In the first instance, you're going to create your course framework. You've done that 80% of your content with Debbie yesterday. And what we'll add into that is giving you a bit more meat to flesh out so that you have a concept of each one of your modules that you'll be presenting in your probably around about 5-module course. And that framework gives you the momentum because this is now the meat and bones of your asset. And then you're going to create your offer. And the offer is the thing that will enable you to tell your clients what you have. So in your offer, there'll be the results that you're going to achieve. We'll also give the duration of the course and the structure of the course. So some of the logistics around it so that they can see a pattern of it, which we'll show you later now. You'll also present the value of the course so that your student can feel, potential student, whether there's a fair exchange. And if you've got a guarantee, which we recommend you do have, you will have a money back guarantee of some sorts, which makes it so much easier for your client to feel that the risk is reduced against them. So that's creating your offer. And then we're going to actually do what is necessary to sell this offer. So we'll do a pre-sell your offer as a beta launch. And that's how you're going to get clients to give you money while you are creating and co-creating with them the rest of the course. Then we're going to help you to create an extraordinary learning experience. And here we include things like working with various people and learning styles, some adult learning techniques that you've got to be aware of in order to meet your students where they are. We'll help you to create handouts, and we'll give you templates for various things, and a mechanism of helping students to be accountable. So tips and tricks in the trade, which will practically help your students to succeed. You're creating a safety net for your students, and we can give you the tricks of the trade to support that safety net. So that's your extraordinary learning environment. And then we're going to systemize for you your client support. Now, Debbie's big thing is this facilitation formula, and that facilitation formula we're going to systemize so that you have automatic administration. That means your students always know what's going to happen next. You will have various coaching milestones so that you know what the path is that you've got to coach them to get to, and a complete package of support that will be systemized, so you won't have to wonder and work at it on a regular basis. It will just be put in place. And then at the end of the course, we will sit with you, reflect on your past, give you feedback on your results, give you feedback on your preparation, so that you will feel that you are at a fine place with great progress made. It won't be perfect. You can't do it perfectly in 6 weeks. It will become perfect as you refine and refine with various implementations until eventually it will be fabulous. So that's the result that is in store for you from taking the course with us. Now, in this document, there's quite a bit of other stuff. Here's the how, which I'll leave for you to look at. You'll remember that we stepped you through the beta motivation in one of our pre-trainings. That's how it will work. It's a delivery over 6 weeks, and once a week we'll share with you a content chapter, and you'll work with that, and then next week we get another content chapter. And here's where I spoke about objections. In the covering off of your objections, think of that which would keep people from being able to make progress in your course. And obviously you will put mitigation into your course to ensure that they make the progress which they feel they might not, and they haven't in the past. And here we've got looking at your overthinking and overwhelming and how we hope to overcome it. When you get stuck with creating presentations, when you have self-doubt and imposter syndrome, how we try to overcome it. If you think, who's going to buy my stuff? We give you techniques there. If you don't know where to start with tech, we've got this is all very low tech so that you can get on the road first. And if you think you don't have enough time, what we can help you to do with that chapter. And then what I would like to just linger with you on is the value that we're bringing from the course. Now, step one is that we have individualized course contract with you. So we adapt it for you, you adapt it. You decide the duration you want you can spend on it, how long you therefore will take to complete it. And then we provide you with individualized support in order to achieve the contract that we agree we're going to achieve. And then at the end, you'll have that one-on-one review and feedback that we mentioned before. And that on customization, we've put a value of 1,200 on. Then you're going to get your 5 formal information sessions, also customized to what you want to do, which we've valued at 1500. And then for probably about 2 months, round about that time would be the probable duration for the course for you. Every week, we have a 90-minute group coaching session where everybody who's on the course, because the course is basically one-on-one to every individual, but all the people that are taking the course with us at the time would come together for these coaching sessions once a week for about 2 months. And during that time, you actually get to see what other people are doing and our feedback to them as well. And that coaching session we value at about 3,200. And then all the tools and resources and examples and templates and checklists, and we value that at about 500 so that you don't have to start on an empty page ever. And then everybody who's on the course also comes into our Facebook community where you can support each other. And that's such a strong space where when you have a post, you can get some support from some fellow students who's doing something similar, which is priceless. And that brings us to a total value of about 6,400. And we talking in terms of US dollar. And here's the lovely thing that Debbie and me are doing tonight. We want to get quick testimonials through this course of ours. So this is what we're doing. We want to take 2 coaches onto a journey with us pro bono. That means for free. And what we ask you in return is that there'll be testimonials for us, and along the way that you will give what was your biggest takeout in each one of the 5 modules, so that we can use that feedback, if it is valuable to you, always on the proviso. You don't have to make this up. It's only if it's valuable to you. And we can use that as help for us to build this platform, because although we've come with 30 years each, unfortunately, or fortunately, of experience in the distance learning space, this packaging of our content to deliver in the online space is new to us. So we want a whole bunch of eager people singing our praises because they are making fabulous success, and that's why we're doing this pro bono journey. The course would normally be valued at 1,907, and what we're going to do is 2 will get it for free, because we've actually got 1 who's getting it for free already. So that's 3 pro bonos, and then 3 will get minus 90%, the following 3 minus 60%, the following 3 minus 30%, by which time I think we will have built up enough of a momentous set of testimonials that this course will fly for us. So that's what we are offering you. If this is at all interesting for you, get to me quickly so that we can make sure that I'm going to follow up with a one-on-one conversation so that we know that what we have to offer absolutely suits what you want to do, because else we're just wasting each other's time. And our guarantee is after 14 days, because after 14 days, you might actually have 2 modules of the work done with us. If you don't like the shape of how we work together, no problem, no questions asked. We give you your money back. Can't give you your money back. Not for the pro bonos, but we call it quits, and that's it. We don't want to prolong a conversation or integration if that doesn't work for you. Okay. Now, what we've shared with you there is examples of how we will sit with you on the couch and talk you through our course. And that should have enabled you to feel that I believe that this course can be what I need to do. And if it isn't, it's not for you. And that's not a problem. But that should have been a space where you can feel that we have the authority to help you achieve this. We have the expertise to help you to create your course. We have prepared a logical path for you to get to where you need to get to find that you've achieved your outcome and your results. You should feel that we're going to put you learner-centered and that the course will be individualized to your needs. We haven't given you a lot of our story, but you either feel a resonance with us or you don't. And I do hope that you know that we confidently are passionate about the topic and that we have the confidence that we can actually help you to do this. And the 3 things that you will definitely have done at the end of this course is you will have a course. You will have sold that course. And you will at least have 1 successful student at the end of that, which is what we are working towards. There we go. If you want to put your hand up for our free courses or our highly reduced courses, send me a message quickly. And we want to have all of this settled by the end of next week, if possible. I've already got 2 appointments booked in with 2 of the people on the challenge. If anybody else is interested, talk to me quickly. And homework time. Your homework is your 3 things. And I'd love for you to post it in the group so that some other people can see your three things as well. The 3 things that you know you can have your people do, and those 3 things gives you the belief that that means they will succeed, and I know I can have them do these 3 things. 2 more names that we want from you, and this time give us 2 names of people that you've met in your life through having kids. It could have been through taking kids to school, or parent-teachers associations, or wherever you connected with people who were the parents of other kids in your lives. And also, please drop in the comments in our group your biggest takeout for tonight. There we go. Love and light. See you tomorrow evening, and to your continued success, always.